everybody. This is our spring concert with, most of you know, these are the Intonations with the purple flowers. They sing at the Senior Center every Wednesday under the direction of Greg Babel. And with us today are the students from the Hart School of Music. We have vocalists and instrumentalists, right? So, a big thank you to McLean for always making us feel welcome here and offering us this space. We really appreciate that. So, I'm going to turn it over to Greg. All right? Sure. Okay.
Okay, so if you've come to these events before, you know that I like to have a little background in that I like to tell you the benefit of coming to a concert like this. Okay, there are many benefits. You get to sit down for a while. But singing has its benefits, and if you come to these concerts, you hear me talk about this in a very scientific way. Singing increases, or indeed decreases. Somebody's got to clarify this for me. Cortisol. Is cortisol a bad thing or a good thing? Bad. It decreases cortisol. Lowering stress. So you're in the right place, okay? Research has shown that singing can be good for you on many levels. It can help lower stress, boost your immunity and function. So wow, you're going to walk out here more immune to whatever is bacteria floating around. Okay. Enhances memory. We certainly could all use that. Improves mental health. That's a good one. And helps us cope with physical and emotional pain. Hopefully you won't have any of that here. Okay. So those are the great things that singing does. So actually, we will benefit on that part, you won't. Of course, unless you sing along. Okay. Listening also has its benefits. Listen to what it does for you. Listening to music triggers the release of three powerful chemicals: dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. These hormones give a rush of pleasure, so get ready for that rush of pleasure. Yeah, you can hold on to the sides of your chair. Rush of pleasure, they support reward and motivation and help us to feel more connected to each other. So you just have great connections here, okay? But oxytocin in particular is a chemical messenger to the brain and has an important role in many human behaviors and social interactions, including recognition. So after this concert, you'll recognize each other. Trust, you will trust your neighbor. Romantic attachment, we won't go there. Parent-infant bonding, if anybody has an infant with you, that bonding will increase. And arousal, but we'll move on to that. Hopefully no one will get too aroused during this concert listening to this beautiful music. All kidding aside, I'm really thankful for these times that we can do this collaboration. You see this group that I've been with for probably 16 or 17 years called the Intonations. What a blessing it has been to me. We have a great time. We sing for local venues and retirement communities and such. And the rest of them are my students in my piano classes. And I have the honor of teaching music theater students. So I, of course, offer them, hey, in lieu of a final, want to come sing? So, of course, that's yeah, they accept that offer. So, thankfully, they accept that. So, we're going to start out with a song that we call a signature song. It's called Sing, Sing a Song. It was originated in 1970. It was made famous by the Carpenters. And it was one of the theme songs of Sesame Street. It says, don't worry about whether your singing is good enough. Well, we want to worry a little bit about that, but it's to just share this wonderful gift of music and sing a song. And this is Bella's intro to this one.
Sing a song. Sing out loud, sing out strong, sing of good things, not bad. Sing of happy, not sad. Sing a song, make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song. Sing a song. Let the world sing along. Sing of what there could be. Sing for you and for me. Sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song.
Our next song is one that comes from the year 1946, and a lot of what we do comes from movies and musicals, famous musicals. This comes from a very famous movie called, I'm sure everyone will recognize, Three Little Girls in Blue. Never heard of it! But I'm sure you have heard of the song. And this can be a compliment, I guess, to someone maybe when the elders among us look at these young people, we could say, wow, you make me feel so young. And the young ones looking at the older ones could say, wow, you make me feel so young. So this is, yes, from 1946, You Make Me Feel So Young.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung.
same theme. This song is from 1953, and it was number 2 on the Billboard charts at the time. It was recorded by Frank Sinatra, and a movie at the time was actually renamed for this song. That movie had Frank Sinatra and Doris Day. It was also recorded by a number of famous people. Listen to the list of the famous people. Bing Crosby, Rosemary Clooney, Perry Como, Connie Francis, Jimmy Durante, Bobby Vinton, Barry Manilow, Bob Dylan, and Donald Duck. And that's the truth. I wanted to do this song for a number of reasons, because we have all these young people. They happen to be from the University of the Art School, and we are doing Young at Heart. Just getting warmed up. Now, we sort of switched themes at this point. We just had a Valentine's Day program in February, and we kept some of the songs in just this theme of love. It's a big theme to tackle, and this is a very serious song we're going to start out with from the year 1961. Now, this is a story of a guy who is asking some serious questions. He wants to know how his soon-to-be wife fell in love with him. How did it all happen? What inspired this? Was it his good looks? Or his, probably not, was his intellect, his social skills, his wooing. No. Blame it on the song that she was listening to. And the question is, who put the bump in the bump? That tender story is what we will tell you in song. We are going to switch gears a little bit here, to say the least. Many of the great love songs came from musicals, especially from Richard Rodgers and also Harrison II. And one of the classic greats came from Carousel. Do you know the name of that tune? Great love song, If I Loved You. So this is from 1956. There was a version, well actually it was written in 1945. In 1956 there was a version by Gordon McRae and Shirley Jones that became very popular. This is If I Loved You.
Say, all I want.
Our next selection is one that talks about love in a different way. It was written by Matt Maher in the year 2009, actually. And here's what he wrote about this particular song. He wrote, by the way, it's called Hold Us Together. He wrote that love will hold us together, make us a shelter to weather the storm. That's what the lyrics read. And I'll be my brother's keeper so the whole world will know that we're not alone. He wrote that at this time, some in our country's political rhetoric and divisiveness during the highly contentious 2008 political election also caused this singer to pause and think twice about the forces that separate people so intensely. He said, I am an optimist, so I try to find the good in people and situations, even with those that I disagree with. But it was hard to find that. Everything was so polarized, and you're either completely right or you're completely wrong. As the song began to pour from his heart, Maher said that he became humbled and was reminded that love is important and worthy enough to be kept at the center of everything worth caring about. And it was really interesting when I read this. He was talking about 2009 and division and political upheaval and all that kind of stuff. How much more in our day and age have we experienced this in the world around us? And this was his, I guess, his desire to have love hold everything together. And the words you will hear echo that thing. The next two songs are especially personal to me because I wrote them. They would be personal, I guess. Yeah. And it's strange how things come to me. The second song, actually, I was fooling around at the piano one day, and I came up with this little pattern, and I went home and I started putting words to it. But part of these songs come from the inspiration of just being around this group of people and my students. I don't want to leave them out. But especially in the day and age we live. This next song is called Ever Wonder. And I could have filled in the blanks. Ever wonder, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Ever wonder how the world would be without so many pharmaceutical commercials? Ever wonder, you could go on and on. But the theme of this is, ever wonder what the world would be like if we loved one another? I mean, if we really loved one another. If hatred didn't have its way in this world so often. Some of the other words are understanding just how much we need each other in this world. Can we realize just how much we need each other? We need to stop our hatred. We need to, knowing it hurts us all, we need to join together and work for peace for all. And then the last part it says, if we choose to be divided, we will suffer and rest in pain. If we choose to be united, peace will be the gift we gain. And it's not hard, it's not an easy thing. It's easy to love those that love us back, but it's not so easy to love those that don't love us and are rude or show hatred towards us. But the last verse says, look and listen to the world around us. Can we hear the sound of reason? Wonder what the world would look like if we loved each other. Amen.
Be united.
The next song is really, I wrote as a song of appreciation. I am thankful, as I said, for the love that I feel from this group right here and from my students. You know, my students have on occasion said, "We love you." It's sort of disarming to hear that, you know, especially coming from somebody you're grading. And their great piano skills. Yeah, so I'm very thankful for that gift that has been given to me. And love is really a gift. I need to read these words in case you don't catch them because they are very important to me. Of all the riches men could ask or dream for, of all the things on earth that steal our hearts, the things we strive to win and cherish, none is as great as love. The things on earth that hold great weight of pleasure, the things we celebrate that satisfy, but none can boast of such compelling power. Nothing else but love. Love can move a mountain, reach a distant shore, make a life worth living, open any door, conquer pain and sorrow, cast out all our fears, bring hope for tomorrow, and wipe away our tears. Of all the gifts and joys our hearts could search for, there's only one thing that surpasses all, the greatest gift that one might die for, the gift of love. And then at the end, and when life's final chapter comes to end, and all our treasures are then stripped away, we'll still possess the greatest gift. We will still have love. The greatest gift is love. We've talked about the various aspects of love, as shown in these musical selections. It really gets me in the mood. In the mood for love. Love gets me in the mood. I'm in the mood for love. Our next selection actually comes from the year 1938. Topped the charts for 13 weeks. And was made popular by the Glenn Miller Band. And I think for my introduction, I'm in the mood for love.
I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me. Funny, but when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love. Heaven is in your eyes, bright as the stars we're under. Oh, is it any wonder I'm in the mood for
Raleigh with the beautiful eyes, full of pale lips and I can try to size. I'll just tell the baby what she's making with me. Oh, she tells the baby what a wing it will be. So I sang politely from the day I introduced you.
Now we be waiting when I'm in the mood. First he helped me like me and we started to dance. He helped me like me what a dreamy romance. He said, hey baby, it's 2:45. Let's go like what you share it with me. I answered, mister, don't you know that it's true? First he was waiting when I'm in the mood. In the mood, oh Lord. In the mood, oh Lord. In the mood, oh Lord. It makes me want to say I'm in the mood. In the mood, all the kissing. In the mood, crazy loving. In the mood, trying to listen. It makes me want to say I'm in the mood. He helped me like me and we started to dance. He helped me like me what a dreamy romance. He said, hey baby, it's 2:45. Let's go like what you share it with me. I answered, mister, don't you know that it's true? In the mood, please tell me. In the mood, please tell me. In the mood, my heart is skipping.
That's our concert for today. I want to thank these wonderful musicians we had that came in. See if I can get their names there are two Evans. Two are better than one. And Val and Jolie. And our drummer Mateo. Catherine sang the intro to that, and all the intonations, and my students from my piano class. Thank you. Hope this concert enlightened you and lightened your day up a little bit and blessed you. Thank you. Alyssa, the saxophonist. Oh, before you leave, we have to sing God Bless America.
For over 40 years, SCM
has been the voice of our town,
bringing us together through local programming,
education,
and live broadcasts.
SEM isn't just about television.
It's about empowering our community,
ensuring our voices are heard during government meetings,
and celebrating milestones
like our high school graduations.
But today, SEM faces a challenge.
Our funding structure is based on television subscriptions.
And it's no secret, people have been cutting the cord.
With a shift to internet-only subscriptions,
SEM receives less revenue,
even though all our programming is freely available online.
We need your support.
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 Your donation can make a difference.
It will ensure that SCM remains open,
continues to educate our youth,
and keeps our community informed.
Thanks to SCM, I've been honing my creative skills, helping me work towards my college degree.
SCM is crucial for keeping our community connected.
SCM isn't just here to broadcast local events. They're actually preserving Simsbury's history.
Join us.
Join us in preserving Simsbury's voice.
Simsbury's voice.
Together we can ensure that SCM continues to thrive
for generations to come.
Visit our website
or scan the QR code on your screen to make your donation.
Every contribution
counts.
Thank you for supporting Simsbury Community Media,
where your town,
your schools,
and your government
come together.